Hey, what up guys, Tay here, back with another Ironsight update video. Today we're checking out the new Phoenix update. In this update there's a whole bunch more of the usual from the guys over at Whipple and Aria, so let's jump right in here and take a look at what they've been up to. Alright guys, so the Phoenix update is here. You'll notice that throughout this video I won't be calling it a content update. Calling this a content update is a big stretch. This is at best a cosmetic update. If you guys want to check out the full patch notes, make sure to head down to the description. I'll leave a link down there so you guys can check out the full notes for yourself if you're interested in seeing those. Alright, with that being said, let's get the ball rolling with the Iron Pass. So, the Iron Pass is Ironsight's version of a battle pass. Just like many other free-to-play games, Ironsight has launched a battle pass in which you can unlock rewards by completing season missions and daily contracts. By completing the missions and contracts, you'll earn medals, which are needed to move through the 30 steps. There are two separate tiers, basic and premium. Premium will run you around $10 US and run for around 3 months, which is pretty comparable to other games of the type. For the basic package, you'll receive some random items here and there, but in the premium, you'll receive something at every step. Moving right along to the new and improved rank mode. Ranked mode has been revamped. Your score is now based on the ELO rating system. With the new system, your score is dependent on your general performance and your wins and losses. Along with the new change to the rating system, ranked mode has finally received a queue where you can join up with your friends to compete against other groups of friends. In this first season of the new ranked match, they're going to make the game mode playable on 4 of the maps. In the first season, the maps will be Titan, Cloud9, Mart, and Oceanfront. Along with these changes, there of course had to be some skins that get added into the game. You can refer to the patch notes in the description for all of them, but here's the Royal Jester AUG A3, the Old Man AK-47, and the Kraken Desert Eagle. The skins aren't the only cosmetics that got added. There are charms, a new drunkard emote, and even 7 of the maps received some cosmetic polishing and graphical improvements. Next up, I want to talk to you guys about some of the balances in the game. There are quite a few of them, so again, refer to the notes for all of the balances. I'm just going to mention some of the more drastic ones that I feel are quite noticeable. Alright, so there's been a slight delay added to shooting or sprinting after you've jumped over an obstacle. The EMP has been buffed just a little bit. After hitting an enemy with an EMP, the effect now makes it so they cannot call in drones for a few seconds while under the effect of the EMP, which makes perfect sense to me. I mean, if you got hit by an EMP, that little PDA thing we used to call in the drones probably wouldn't work anyway, right? So I mean, it just makes sense. The size of the crosshairs for assault rifles, submachine guns, and LMGs has been made just a little bit bigger for easier target acquisition. The nimble hands skill effect has been decreased from ×3 to ×2 animation speed, making it just a little bit less effective. Almost all the weapons, I've noticed anyway, with the exception of the bolt action sniper rifles, have received a nerf in their fire rate. Most weapons have dropped 3 to 4 points, where I've noticed a max decrease of 10 points for the HK417, which I think is a pretty significant drop. So basically, this cosmetic update is just more fluff that I'm used to seeing from Aria and Whipple. It's nothing new, nothing innovative, it's not even anything old ported over from Korea, it's just Ironsight. If you're a vet to the game, this is something that you've seen time and time again, more fluff being added while the actual player priority list is ignored. This is something I've seen with almost every update for the last year and a half, and I'm honestly not even surprised anymore. In my opinion, whoever's in charge of the budget is allotting entirely too much of it to the artistic team. There are 50 skins per gun in the game, but there's only a handful of guns? Who the fuck needs that much choice on what their weapon looks like? No one else in the game gives a fuck what skin you have. You only look at that skin one time, and then it's off to the races before you start killing. Skins are not the top priority. And I know, the artistic team is going to be pissed to hear this, but fuck you. You've had over a year. Give the development team some attention. There's still more maps that can be ported over. I know of one for sure, which is on their website. The gameplay trailer shows a map, which honestly looks better than anything else in the game right now. The fact that it's still not available blows my mind. You don't even have to change anything. Leave the language in Korean, just get it in the game. You can change whatever you want after it's there. More content will satisfy everyone. It'll make your game more appealing to newcomers. The people who have gotten sick of the stale game might come back for the new content. I know I personally would. And the vets that have stuck it out for this long will be ecstatic because, well, they're fanboys and they just love everything you do. So I know I just went on a little bit of a rant there, you guys, but this update isn't all bad. One of my biggest annoyances in the game has been addressed. trade kills. From the sounds of it, they've made some changes server side to try to avoid players still being able to kill other players with their last few bullets after they have died. So with any luck, we'll be dying a lot less to the trade kills. Another thing that they've added, which is kind of a hit and miss here, like I'm not really sure how to feel about it, is the ping limiter. I personally think it's a good idea. However, it's been brought to my attention that anybody from the Oceania area and or Asia or anywhere around that area is just locked out of the game basically. Their ping is generally about 400 milliseconds, which is the cutoff point, and you'll be disconnected from the game room at that point. So any of these players that are in Oceania, or however the hell you say it, or Asia, they're just getting disconnected right away. So it seems like you would need to get them their own server as soon as possible in order to fix this. It's a good idea to have the ping limiter, but it's bad at the same time. You can't lock out half of the world from your game, you know what I mean? It's just, I don't really know. So yeah, drop your comments down below and let me know what you think of that. And then, of course, a whole bunch of bug fixes. Bugs, they really affect us all, and it's always a welcome sight to see them removed and to try to make the game a more pleasurable experience for everyone. Alright guys, well that was the Phoenix update. Like with all these videos, I'm really curious to know what you guys think about the update. Is it a good one? A bad one? What would you like to see added to the game instead of what made the cut? Leave it in the comments below, and with any luck, the guys working on Ironsight will catch wind of this video and we can get them to institute some of the changes that you guys want in the game. Well, that's that. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and with that being said, I'm going to get back to work here. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, except for you. You know who you are. I hope to see the rest of you in the next one. Later!